Welcome to our Triber training video designed for buyer users. In this video, we will highlight the unique functions that buyers can perform. Before delving into the features, let's first discuss how to register as a buyer. You will receive an email invitation to your marketplace. Simply click the login button and enter the credentials provided. You will be prompted to change your password upon first login. To ensure that access to your Triber marketplace remains secure, we provide multi-factor authentication. Enter the MFA code sent to your email address and select Remember this device if you are using your personal device. This will exempt you from MFA authentication on this device in the future. Otherwise, leave it unticked and click Submit Code. Congratulations! You are now securely logged into your company's Triber marketplace. If you want to change your MFA to the Authenticator app, go to your profile and select the MFA settings. You will be prompted with the MFA configuration. Make sure that the Authenticator app is selected and click Confirm. Using either the Microsoft or Google Authenticator app on your mobile phone, simply scan the QR code on your screen and input the MFA code displayed on your device. If you prefer to switch back to email, go to your profile, select MFA settings, choose email, and confirm. If you forget the device, the most recent MFA configuration you have set up will be your MFA. Next, let's give you a tour of the platform. On the Requests page, you will see all your currently active requests. Clicking these buttons will also show your closed and archived requests. On the RFQ page, you can access all your created RFQs and view closed or archived RFQs. The Buyer Groups page displays all the buyer groups that you and other buyer users within your group have created. On the Sellers page, you'll find all the sellers within your marketplace. The User page lists all the users that you and other buyer users within your group have created. You can also find here the options to add, re-invite, edit, or delete users. The Industries page displays all the industries you've created, which will be useful when creating RFQs. You can use the Chat page to communicate with marketplace operators, buyer users within your group, and sellers. The knowledge base is always available for reference in case you need assistance. And the changelog will provide you with information about the latest features and updates. Your marketplace is now ready. Buyers can invite seller users on the platform. To create a seller, go to the Seller page, click Add New, fill out the name field, upload your seller's company logo, and click Submit. Then, navigate to the User page, click Add New, complete the required information, and choose the seller to which you want to link your user. Once you've completed this step, click Submit. When a buyer user creates a seller user and creates an additional seller user, all the existing seller users within the group to which you link the new seller user will be notified. They will need to approve before an email invitation is sent to the additional seller user. You also have the option to export this page as a CSV file. If an invited user hasn't activated their account within 24 hours, you can re-invite them by clicking the Re-invite button. If you want to edit a user's name, click Edit, make the changes and then click Submit to save the updates. To add industries, simply go to the Industries page, click Add New, enter the required details, and then click Submit to save the changes. After completing these steps, you can proceed with creating your RFQ. In this example, let's assume you are a concert promoter. First, create an RFQ for labor hire, where you request 10 security officers. Fill out the necessary details. At this stage, you have the option to create a new industry or a new buyer. In the country field, you can select global if it's a global RFQ or specify a country. The published date can be set as the present date or a future date. For the closure date, select the date and specify the time for closing the RFQ. The maximum charge is optional, and you can leave it blank. If you want to require sellers to submit compliance documents, such as product liability, public liability, industry certification, professional indemnity, workers' compensation, or other supporting documents, you can indicate yes in this section. For additional information, use the supporting information field to add further details and attach any necessary documents. Once you've completed the RFQ details, click Submit. For permanent hire, let's create an RFQ requesting 5 event coordinators. Let's go through the same process as when creating an RFQ for labor hire. For goods and services, let's create an RFQ requesting lighting equipment, which includes stage lighting, spotlights, and special effects lighting. Fill out the necessary details, including the required date, quantity, and any supporting information or documents. Click Submit once you've completed the request. Great, you can now create a request or publish the RFQ you just created. Go to the request page, click Add New, select the request you want to publish, click Create Request, and then choose Add a New Request, select the seller you want to participate, and specify the number of submissions they can submit. Once you're done, click Submit. When a seller user submits a response, you will receive an email notification. To view the response, simply click on View Request Submission in the email, and it will take you directly to the submission. For the goods and services seller submission, you can find the cost breakdown structure here, and you also have the option to export it as an Excel document. You can evaluate the seller's submissions and update the status by clicking the Update Status button. This keeps the sellers informed about the progress of their submissions. To check the compliance document submission, navigate to the seller's page, click Compliance Documents, and then simply click View for the category of document you want to check. If you need to edit an RFQ that applies to all sellers, simply go to the RFQ page, find the RFQ you want to edit, click Edit, update the details, and click Submit. If you want to edit a request that applies to a specific seller, go to the request page, find the request associated with the seller you want to update, click Edit, make the necessary changes, and click Submit to save the modifications. Once an RFQ is closed, it will also close all linked requests. If you need to manually close a request, go to the RFQ page, find the request, and click Close RFQ. You can close individual requests independently of the RFQ by going to the request page, finding the request associated with the seller you want to close, clicking View, and finally clicking Close Request. All closed RFQs will be archived 3 months after the request closure date. You can use the chat feature to communicate with your marketplace operator, buyers within your group, and sellers. You can also use the chat at the request level, which is great for communicating with your seller when they have specific questions about a particular request. This can be viewed by your marketplace operator, buyer within your group, and seller linked to the request. All incoming chat messages at the request level will appear in your notifications. You can click on them, and they will direct you to the conversation. For inquiries, just click the Contact Support button on the left-hand menu panel, and a member of the support team will assist you.